I'm sorry, I just took my steroid inhaler and I can't stop coughing. But hi guys, I'm home in Kerry for the week. It's Tuesday. I didn't vlog yesterday because I did nothing except get settled and work. So I'm home for the week because I have some follow-up ADHD appointments. I have a massage booked in the spa for my back, and it's my sister and my cousin's birthday, and we're having a joint little get together on Saturday, which I'm excited about. So yeah, I'm just going to take you along for the week. It's a vision board I made when I moved home, because I decided I wanted to go to grad school, maybe in the US, and I wanted to write. It was initially to do an MFA program. Now I'm applying for PhD programs. Long story, but I think it's pretty great because there's Cornell here, Brown, I think that's Yale, there's Oxford, and that's New York, it's Providence, I'm pretty sure, or else it's Johns Hopkins University. And this is a quote that I love from Gustave Flaubert that says, "The author in his work must be like God in the universe, present everywhere, invisible nowhere." And it's something I love, and I think it's great because I'm actually applying to all of these schools now, which is great. I mean, there's no guarantee I'll get in, but I think even the fact I'm applying is a shift in my perspective and personality, so I'm proud of myself. It's a better angle. It's very like dark academia and things, but I just have it here. When I was living home, and I would just write, and I would light this candle, which is burnt out. It's my writing candle. It's tiny now. And I would look at these and I'd say, one day I'm going to be there and I'm going to be doing great things with words. So who knows, might actually happen. So I have a pretty serious to-do list today. My lovely post-its. I have home post-its and Dublin post-its. None of this is actual work. I have a serious to-do list that's separate for work, and yeah, I need to follow up on all of this. But I think I'm most excited because I think me and my sister are going to go see Dune tonight in cinema, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I actually think then one of my best friends, Brian, who I went to primary school with, and I are going to see Harry Potter later in the cinema at the end of the week. I love the cinema so much. It's very relaxing. Makes me feel so together. But yeah, and I'm actually feeling really good today. I was feeling good yesterday, but I just had a lot on in the evening. I had a writing group that went on. We're meant to meet for an hour. It's always an hour and a half, but this one was 3 hours. So because the piece I wrote was really dense, it was my fault. It was really dense. It made everyone kind of stop and we had a long chat about it, that I think was productive and in a good way. But yeah, so I'm gonna do all that and get moving. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna explain this, and this is probably so pointless, but I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which I have mentioned before, and it's a hypermobility syndrome. Part of that is connected with your mast cells, and your mast cells regulate your responses to allergies and allergens, among other things, your immune response essentially. And a comorbidity of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome commonly is mast cell activation syndrome, which means that your system is overly reactive. It's not a new thing for me, but it's a new thing in terms of being diagnosed and taking treatment. And part of the treatment is a steroid inhaler once a day. But I forgot about it, and I sprayed some perfume and I inhaled it really deeply, and my chest reacted really badly. So I followed up with some of my inhaler, but I think it was all a bit too soon. So I can't stop trying to clear my throat of it. I can feel my throat's gone all tickly. I've taken antihistamines and things, so it's kind of strange. If you know about mast cells, I was gonna say if you know about mast cells, like, you'll know what I'm talking about, but now I'm like, if you know about mast cells, tell me about mast cells, because I don't know anything about it, so that'd be great. But yeah, so I'm just gonna keep trying to clear my throat, and it's not gonna work until this fades, so all good.
Hello guys, it's Wednesday and I'm on the way to another ADHD appointment to follow up on my medication and see how I'm doing, and to find out that my blood pressure hasn't skyrocketed and stuff. But I actually have a few bits to get in town, so yeah, it's actually a really nice day. It's such a lovely day. It's like one of those really nice crisp winter days, but before it gets kind of really crappy in January and February. So but yeah, so far today's been pretty good. I did all my work meetings this morning, so I actually have a pretty clear evening, or pretty clear afternoon, but then I have a busy evening, so let's get going. Hello guys. We're gonna just ignore this. I've just put in eye drops as well, so if it looks like I've cried, I haven't. It's Thursday. I'm here with a vegan cupcake, and my laptop is screaming. The fan is screaming down there because I'm updating it. All things we're gonna ignore what we're gonna do today. So today has been a pretty quiet work day. I did some meetings this morning, and had a coaching supervision, but obviously didn't film any of those things. And now what I am doing, there's a load of stuff in my bed, because right now it is 3 o'clock. So I'm thinking I'm going to do my few bits right now. I'm gonna ring and book into the gym. And yeah, I'm gonna book into the gym for maybe 5 and then come back. I have college this evening. And then I really need to edit my PhD applications and see how we go, but I might do that whilst watching TV because it's just like grammar editing. It's not, the content is fine, it's just I need to restructure things based on feedback, so I might just do that this evening whilst watching TV, but otherwise, otherwise, let's get into it. First things first though, I'm going to ring my GP and ask for my blood results. So it was just a checkup. I'm looking at anything else here. I need to edit my writing group stuff. I need to send a good few emails, reply to a few clients, and then do PhD edits. But right now we're having a cupcake and we're going to ring the gym and we're going to ring the GP. Then I will be back. Please ignore. Hi, so I'm in the kitchen. I am chilling, waiting for my water to boil. I'm just gonna have some lentil pasta and beans, to be honest. I'm struggling to initiate decent meals at the moment, so but that's a whole other conversation. So yeah, I'm just gonna put that on. But what I am doing is thinking about Saturday. Saturday is yesterday was my cousin's, my first cousin Eilish's 22nd birthday, and tomorrow is my sister's 29th birthday. And as a result, my family are gathering, just having a little games evening, playing Pictionary, Cluedo, things like that. Because we haven't seen each other so much because of the pandemic. So I want to do some baking. However, our family has a lot of allergies. So, and just dietary requirements in general. So first things first, I'm vegan. I actually think that might be the most simple one out of it. I'm vegan. My mum is deathly allergic to eggs. My cousin Eilish, whose birthday was yesterday, deathly allergic to eggs, but also celiac. And also, oh my god, what else can she have? Oh yeah, dairy. She's lactose intolerant. And then my cousin Karina, who is Eilish's sister, she is allergic to maize and wheat. I'm not sure if it is wheat or if it's just maize. Regardless, they overlap. So she tends to avoid gluten and stuff. And a lot of gluten-free food is made with maize. And she can't really handle that. My sister is celiac and struggles with dairy. My aunt is celiac. My cousin Zach is celiac. Paul, another cousin, Karina and Eilish's brother, celiac, or else wheat intolerant. At this point I can't remember. So, but on top of it, like, Eilish, if you see this, I love you so much. I really do. Eilish is also staying away from refined sugar for mental health reasons, and that makes an interesting cohort of people to have over. So I'm here, I have books. I have like recipe books that I have like, oh yeah, I have like Naomi Smart Vegan one that my friend Dee bought me. What did I use as a bookmark? Oh my god, my slides. Final year of college. Let's get rid of that. But that's a vegan book. Then I have a gluten-free book. Then I have another vegan book. And I have a sugar-free book all about baking. Naomi's isn't just baking, it's kind of cooking as well. But I'm thinking of making some gluten-free cake with duck eggs, because that will cover, because my mom's not allergic to duck eggs, she's allergic to hen eggs and chicken, quite seriously. She will die so if that happens, and it has nearly happened. So and then I'm thinking of making some cupcakes that are vegan and gluten-free, and maybe free of refined sugar. Natural sugar is fine, so I'm going to, honestly I'm not sure, but I want to decide before tomorrow so I can go to a shop like Tesco just before I get my massage and buy all the ingredients and then get baking tomorrow evening. But I won't lie, I'm kind of struggling to get creative, because also I was even looking at vegan recipes, and you know the way sometimes in vegan recipes they substitute, instead of eggs, applesauce. Eilish is also really badly allergic to apples, like her eyes swell up and like close. So I almost forgot about that, and I was like, oh my god, no, we cannot do apples. But I'm determined. It's gonna happen, and I bet you after my massage I'll have so much energy. I also have so many freckles, considering it is November, which I suppose is good because it means my walks on the pier in Dun Laoghaire are showing. But yeah, look, I'm gonna put on my pasta, eat, go to the gym, read these whilst I eat, see what I can do, maybe do some Googling, and come up with a shopping list. Our family is so funny. We really are. We're just very self-aware about our like gut health. Hi guys. I look like I'm expecting someone to join me with the space here, but I just want to see the glow in the camera. Hi guys, it's the evening now, still Thursday. You can never be sure with my inconsistent filming, but I'm back from the gym. I'm slightly more together in terms of my baking plans, but I have them written down, so I can't actually tell you because it's so confusing. And I'm after a shower, so my hair's a bit all over the place. And yeah, I have a college class soon, so I'm just going to kind of relax until then. But you know, I kind of wanted to talk about something. So what kind of sparked that, I guess, is that I haven't spoken about my spirituality in a while. Probably because my spirituality is so part of the way I live, in terms of my meditative processes, my beliefs, my journaling process, my meditation mainly, to be honest. If you hear noise, my dad is walking up and down the hall whistling, so, or is he singing? I'm not even sure, but you know, yeah, so I wanted to kind of talk about it because it was time for a new candle. This candle here is my writing candle holder, and I write it whenever I write in my room in Kerry, and which means I go through them pretty regularly, and today was the day for a new candle, so it felt like a moment. So I'm here with my salt lamp, my moon lamp. I'm just sitting here because I was about to do a meditation, and I was getting out my crystals. I have my little crystal bag, that I actually think my mom used to, oh no, I was going to say my mom used to keep our teeth in these when we'd lose teeth when we were kids, but I think it was just a similar one. And I was, you know, finding sage and things, and I thought I'd talk about my reasons for needing a meditation today. For me, meditation is part of living. It's part of how I am. Sometimes my meditations throughout the day are walking meditations. Sometimes they are journaling meditations. It really depends on my level of presence in the day and what I need. But today I am a little bit stressed, or more specifically this evening, because I feel under a bit of financial pressure, to be honest. And that's something I never really talk about, or to be honest, I don't actually see a lot of the people I follow talking about it. I don't know, maybe because they're like very big channels and they're doing really well. And it would feel crass to talk about maybe, but yeah, I feel a little bit stressed just because at the moment I am trying to pay for a lot and I feel under pressure, and I'm really wary about the concept of going into debt. I'm thankfully not in debt, but I am approaching a PhD program. So there's a lot of thoughts swirling in my head really about how I will possibly fund that, especially as it feels like what I want. And it kind of happened because of an email I received in the gym. I know I shouldn't be checking my emails in the gym, but I was like on my cool down. So I checked it and I got a little bit of a spike of stress, and I immediately like went into full adrenaline rush mode. I felt my adrenal glands on top of my kidneys like pulsating with pain and panic really suddenly. And that's something I've always struggled with, is my immediate responses to things being very physically draining, and then it's only like the next day I'll be like, oh, that isn't actually a big deal, or oh, I'm actually a very capable person, I can handle it. So what I've been doing in my meditations a lot, not solely this, but one of my key focuses is to condense the time it takes for me to arrive at peace when stressful situations arise. So today I was going to do a meditation on that, and I was just sitting down and I said I'd talk about it because, you know, I think all of us have, whether it's financial pressure, health pressure, academic pressure, sometimes all of these, you know. I've definitely done all at once, and still lived such an incredibly privileged life in comparison to even my past self. You know, I was going to say other people, but even my past self. So right now, since I came back from the gym, I took time at the gym when I was still on the treadmill to calm down by physically anchoring myself, which means stopping what's playing in my headphones, stopping, breathing, pausing, and saying, okay, what's the reality of the situation and what can I control? So after breaking that down, I felt a bit better, but could still feel myself kind of riding that edge of anxiety. Physically felt a bit better, so I came home, I had a shower, and now I'm sitting down talking to you guys, and that's kind of basically all I've done. So I'm attempting now to think about ways I can reconceptualize my anxiety, and one of those ways is by realizing that I need to pull my thoughts and my feelings in alignment with how I act and how I believe myself to be. That for me is kind of always my anchoring force, is to pull myself back if I have the layers of being. As you know, I always think of myself in terms of thoughts, you know, thoughts, words, deeds, and I try to keep those actions incredibly aligned so that not only like on a simple manifestation level are you creating this an outcome that's not unexpected from the universe because you're in alignment with your thoughts and feelings, nothing is particularly a shock, but also just because it's how I make sure I'm living a morally just life and a love-filled life where I'm acting from a place of love and not fear. So that's something I just wanted to talk about, and to be honest, right now I'm going to go and do a meditation, probably sitting here. I might pull out my yoga mat and lie down, yeah, because I don't think I'm so tired that I'll like fall asleep, but I might do that, and I probably will do it again this evening in bed. I always do meditation in bed, and I always do journaling meditation throughout the day, but I think I need an extra input today. So yeah, that's kind of just something I really wanted to talk about kind of briefly. So I realised this whole time my bottle of hand sanitizer is right here. God forbid I'd be without it. But yeah, so I'm gonna just take out my crystals here. I have my lovely pendulum, which sometimes I think I just use as a more focus of my vision if I'm finding that meditation with my eyes closed just isn't working that day, or is less effective that day. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I will probably talk to you guys tomorrow. I don't know if I'll film anything else because I think I'm going to try to practice what I bring forth in this meditation, which is that I am the creator of my life and also the created. You know, I'm both the sum and the substance, and that means that there's nothing to worry about. There's no anxiety to be had because I am all there is in terms of the energy of existence, simply because I believe in the interconnectedness of all of us and all living beings being one. So I'm going to try and have probably a relaxing evening. I might do some writing, but I think I'm probably just going to watch Maid on Netflix with my family. I love Maid on Netflix. I've seen it already, but I'm watching it again with my sister, and actually my dad is watching as well with my mum and my dad. So I think I'll just do that, and I might just have a nice cup of tea and try to get to bed early. And I'm so looking forward to my massage tomorrow. And yes, I'm very proud of today and how I haven't let myself descend into a degree of chaos. But yeah, I will talk to you guys soon, and thank you for listening, or talk to you guys tomorrow maybe, presumably. If I remember, I might be so zen after my massage, but you never know. But I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Hi guys. Believe it or not, I look basically the same, but it is the next day. It's Friday at 10 o'clock at night, and I went to the spa today and they blow dried my hair. It was great afterwards, after washing it. But I came home from the spa and I basically have been baking. I didn't film any of it because my family was all around me and things, and I don't think they like being filmed. So I have made a gluten-free, dairy-free cake, double chocolate cake with 2 tiers with duck eggs. So I won't be eating it. But then I have also made vegan, gluten-free, sugar-free buns. Yes, processed sugar-free, because it's with raw cacao powder. I haven't tasted them yet. I haven't tasted one yet because I'm half afraid it'll be terrible. But I still need to decorate the cake, and I want to put on the filling and things, but I'm not sure if I'll do that tonight. Regardless, I'll show you what I feel like you can tell I got a facial today, or else I just slept and relaxed for the first time in a long time. Okay, so this is what sorry, I have Betty Crockers here. So this is what one of the chocolate buns looks like. It looks very dark in this lighting. I'm gonna taste one. Now I realized I might take the ugliest one. This one looks actually okay. I'm gonna be back. You know what? Actually, none of them look that bad. So we're gonna taste it and see. Hopefully it's not overcooked. I'm just pulling it apart rather than biting it. Oh, there's also chocolate chunks in them, but like sugar-free diabetic chocolate that's vegan. I had a square and I thought it tasted gross, so I still put it in. So we'll try it. They taste good. It's just a little bit dry. I actually took them out early. Considering there's no sugar in them, they taste good. But I think because they look like normal buns, I expected them to taste like normal buns. They're okay. See, my problem is usually I would put icing on them to make them look nicer, but now I'm thinking icing has literally got so much sugar in it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure I like those. Considering they're very healthy, they taste, do you know what? They taste healthy, and that's part of the problem. Okay, that was my third bite. Or maybe more, who knows. And that one actually tasted okay. So maybe I'm just used to the taste now. I'm honestly not sure. I have a glass of water or something and then taste them again and see, is it just because I burnt my tongue earlier and I can't tell if it's like, if I just can't taste anything because of that, or they're very bland. Okay, I'll be back. Hi guys, welcome to Saturday, not Friday. I am here. I was just wrapping up presents for my cousin and my sister, and you saw me run out of wrapping paper probably. But I am making buns. Sorry, I was meant to pause recording and I stopped it, but I am making buns for lemon buns that are not gluten-free or vegan for my grandparents. It was my nan's 84th birthday, and I'm visiting them tomorrow before I go back to Dublin, so I just don't want to go empty-handed, and I like baking for them. And then I'm going to decorate the cake and see if I can make sugar-free icing. We'll see. So, ignore the angle, I'm not changing it. I'm making some chocolate icing. Here's some I made earlier, a Betty Crocker, but I'm gonna dilute it because I want to be able to pipe on top. Oh, I'm filming. Say hi.
Oh. Hello.
You sound like Santa or someone. But I'm trying to make it, but I might just, will I leave it as it is for the middle? You know what? We'll try it. I'm going to dilute it a bit with soy milk. It's the only plant milk I have, and this cake is dairy free and gluten free, but not vegan. I'm struggling to keep track of all this, I really won't lie to you. Okay, let's do it.
Sorry, yeah.
I doesn't even have to come off the shit.
No, that's when I got this. You first said you wondered, but I only got a short.
I just look
You just look generous.
Say hi, guys. This is going on YouTube.
YouTube.
This is going on YouTube. This is Zach. He's dressed as a detective for the murder mystery, and he's not at all choking on his own spit.
Never.
I think it was his own spit. I don't know. Okay, fair enough.
And
But
this is my pipe, which does not help me.
yeah, I was about to say, well, it looks almost like
Looks like a saxophone.
it does. A very tiny, sad one. But
Sad.
oh, Elan has her blazer on.
Do
Look at this.
your detective detective.
Fair. This is a good look. I mean,
I'm
took it a bit more seriously. I mean, there is shorts under there, and literally just a shirt.
I did question earlier on if
I
you
do have
did
shorts on, and that's it. I was
I
like,
did
this is
question
it.
that I walked into
Okay,
this
thank you both for your input. But so who do we think is guilty? I'm going to say it right here. We haven't even started the case. Who killed Harmony?
You're what's called Catherine.
Something like that.
I,
Was it Bones McBride?
well, we know it's not Bones McBride because our objective is to clear
The guy named Chad, whoever he is.
Yeah, to be fair,
Someone called
there
Chad.
was also a Rex.
Rex.
Who was the fellow with the J name?
Jeffrey
Jeffrey.
Breeson.
I mean, and he was a jealous colleague as well because she was
That's
the
true.
shining star.
She was such a rising star.
To be fair.
There's no solution but to bash her brains in.
I think it was the cook.
Now, also, we have a very suspicious absence by the husband, so maybe the husband and Jeffrey are
And then they
kind of
weren't
thing.
married. Fiance.
Sorry, fiancé.
Fiance. Get it right.
Fiancé and Jeffrey be like this. So,
Okay.
And she was married to Christ, and she's marrying a Christian.
Okay. I want to hear from
Christian
you guys. No, I want to hear from you. No,
that's hard.
I want to hear from you guys how you think everyone is going to fare and how productive they're going to be in the
We are gonna fail.
case.
this
Okay,
interview.
Zach, that's not the attitude we need. So, how do you think? I'm going to just say a name.
Okay.
And you give me your first response of how you think they're going to do.
Okay.
Mom.
Absentee.
She might fall asleep, to be fair.
Yeah.
Carrie.
Might contribute, but might.
I feel like could potentially be over enthusiastic.
I feel like contribute, but like will, like,
Be confused.
gets fixated on the wrong person.
I feel like the Prosecco's starting early.
Yeah, it is actually, to be fair. For
No, I'm also drinking the Prosecco, but
Yeah.
no.
Okay, Eilish.
I feel like she just like.
I think she's going to embody her role of psychic.
Yeah.
Eilish is
I'm
gonna.
just-
She's gonna be starting
Disregard-
No,
Yeah,
Ash. She's
I'm
gonna be
going with
like,
the feel.
what is Harmony's
She's
sign?
going to go with the feel.
What's her sign? Oh my god, her rising is this. She was always gonna get murdered. Karina.
Karina's going to be.
Karina's gonna be
absolute
class.
rock.
She's
Let's
gonna
be
give
real.
us some solid inputs.
She's going to be the one to solve it. Like.
So she's actually gonna give us some really. She'll remind us of key points when we all get distracted too.
Yeah.
Liz.
Don't know.
Flustered.
I'd say Liz is going to be panicked at the idea of an imaginary murder, let alone an actual murder or anything, so fair enough. Okay, how do we think Zach is going to cope?
Yes, how do you think I'm gonna go?
How do we think you're going to cope? I feel like you're going to decide one person is guilty and just stick to that.
I would
no
do
matter
that.
what.
Yeah, because you'll be like, oh, I'm too tired to think about everybody's names and remember everyone's names.
I don't remember people's names. I just don't think they're important.
Okay, well,
Are they the victim? Are they
I
the
mean,
suspect?
thought,
Who knows?
I thought the victim was the suspect.
okay, fair enough. Great. How do we think you're going to do, Alan? It's your birthday, you're 29 years old.
I mean, I've got the blazer. I'm hoping that that's just going to bring the clarity.
Where's your wig, actually? I'm not... Zach, you look great.
I know.
Mom, do you think he looks great?
Easy to comply.
Alan, your hair... Sorry, Hillary, your hair is... Oh, you're...
Thanks. Sorry, I'm gonna.
So basically I'm getting that you're the muscle here.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. You'd need to bring your bullet with you. Okay. Like, I appreciate this. And Zach is just there gonna...
You know?
I'm ready to solve crime.
Zach's
with my
just gonna...
Crocs.
Let's just do a zoom down. What are those?
They're fabulous.
Okay, fair. I mean,
if I was gonna create a suspect that isn't in the file, it would be the person wearing Crocs.
Excuse you.
it actually will. Although you
And
can't
I do
really...
say that those who try to stay close to the investigation are the most suspicious.
And you have a gun in your hand right now.
She wasn't shot.
I
She
mean,
was hit with a walking stick. It was a blunt force instrument, was
that
it?
actually it was
Blunt force
blunt
trauma.
force. Although we haven't read the autopsy report yet. So okay,
It's
this is
what-
Zach's walking stick.
We did read the newspaper, as we know the news is
I'm
really
wrong,
bad.
Can you smoke and walk at the same time?
What?
Can you smoke and walk at the same time? Nice. Sorry, are you trying to figure out your
Do you know what?
parenting?
I'm going to make a centre part because
You're
friends-
fixing your hair with your gun. This is a
So-
very dangerous operation.
Honestly, I'm just so skilled.
No, are you trying to make a proper? Oh,
See?
oh, that's
TikTok
so.
said centre parting.
They meant for girls with long hair, not grey hair, toupees.
Centre parting.
I mean,
I think it's a look.
I won't lie, it kind of looks like Nanny Kathleen in a bit of a way.
That's where I'm headed as well.
It is really 29 now. So Jesus.
I'm on my way.
This is great.
This woman.
Threats!
Blunt force, blunt force. Okay, fine. By popular demand, I'll ask, how do you think I, Jennifer O'Connor, points person, is going to do?
I feel like you're going to get a bit bored and fuck with everybody halfway through.
No.
And just start giving them
I think
weird ass
I'm going to get a bit
suggestions.
bored and Google it.
You can't Google murders.
You can't do it in the room though, like, so
Okay.
I think you're more likely to start throwing the investigation, to be honest.
No, I care about Harmony. Harmony,
Yeah.
slightly.
I mean,
Small bit.
realistically, Harmony's Harmony. Harmony's dead. Let's be
Okay.
real.
Well, do you know what?
Do
I
you
care about
Bones?
I care about Bones McBride,
Do you?
our incorrectly convicted
You want-
murderer,
you
I
want-
feel like
who's
we need
described as a vagrant, which seems like
to-
a
Yeah,
slur.
it seems a bit much.
But anyway, you know, put down your walking stick. Jesus, mother of Christ. But yeah, I was about to say blunt force, but I don't know about. Did you see how he walked with it? I don't think he'd be running away very fast.
No.
What do you
Especially
mean?
you're wearing Crocs. Would you belt her over the head with an inflatable walking stick and walk away?
I mean, to be fair,
Hello friends, it's Sunday. Last night was a long night, but it was a really good night. I got a few clips. They might be terrible, but it's time to go back to Dublin. So I'm hitting the road and I'm probably not going to vlog and drive because A, that's boring, and B, I don't want to do that. But yeah, I will talk to you guys when I'm in Dublin or getting a coffee, whichever comes first. Probably the coffee. Talk to you guys soon. Hello. I'm back in Dublin. I am here. It's about 9:30. I'm home. I'm trying to reheat my room because it's been so cold for a week without the heating. And yeah, I'm done. It's Sunday night and I actually have a few bits to do, unsurprisingly. Even if it is 9:30, I have a few bits to do, a few emails to do, because tomorrow I won't be looking at my emails because I am doing a team building day with work that involves a murder mystery game that's going on all day. So I'm really looking forward to that, actually. I think that'll be really nice. And yeah, so I'm literally just going to do my night routine. Believe it or not, I am wearing makeup, or I had some concealer on earlier and it's probably gone, but I just want to take it off. Yeah, I need to take my makeup off. I want to straighten my hair and put in dry shampoo and stuff so it's okay for the morning, and kind of pick out an outfit, look at my planner for the week, see what I have coming up, see what emails I need to send, all of that kind of stuff, along with my like unwinding routine, which involves the candles, the meditation, all of that kind of stuff, and a bit of a spiritual moment to kind of sit with myself. So I'm gonna get to that. But I'm gonna say goodbye here because I probably won't talk again. I'm gonna say goodbye here and thank you guys so much for watching. This was such a chaotic week. But I feel like all my weeks kind of are. So yeah, it's all good. But thank you guys, I really appreciate it.